Hey everyone, it's Dawn from Meg and Me Soap. Today we're going to fold a flower envelope like this that you can use to package all of your favorite small things in. Right here we have a round Watch Me Change soap. But this is what they look like right after you get them folded, and so you could see that your imagination could go wild with what you could hide in there. It'd be fun if you had a real little one to hide something maybe in each little crevice and let them find them all. I think that would be really fun. But that's what we're going to fold today. So you can grab the kids or just a cup of coffee and get started on this project. So this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I am guessing that the finished size of this envelope inside is about 4 by 4. So you can use any size sheet of paper that you want, but 12 by 12 is what you need to get that size of package. So this is going to be very familiar to a lot of you who like paper folding and crafts like that. So take it and fold it in half like that. And open it. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Just like that. And then we're going to fold all of the corners in, right into the center. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but the closer you get, the better. It's a fun little project that if kids are doing it with you, it's a good way to, they could learn a little patience, or I don't know if precision is quite the word, but just doing the best they can and enjoying the result. So then we're going to fold all of the next corners in. Like this. Just like that. And then we're going to flip it over. And one more time we're going to fold all the corners to the center. But when we get done doing that this time, we're going to unfold them all. And this makes a step that we'll do right at the end a little bit easier. So that's getting to be a lot of layers in there. Sometimes you got to be kind of rough with it. Alright, so then we're going to unfold it and flip it back. If there is a hard part to this project, we have arrived at it. So we're going to take this, it's a little slow, it's not hard, but the first time you do it, it's a little hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these flaps, and we are going to line up this edge with this edge right here. Okay? Just like that. Now, I have not creased anything yet, and normally you would crease this whole side right here, but we're not going to do that. In our mind, we're going to kind of estimate where the middle of this whole side is. Right here. So if we kind of cut it in half, that is where we're going to crease from. So we're going to crease from that middle point all the way down to this corner. So from this corner to the middle is where the crease goes. So we're going to do that. Just like that. And that leaves this little part right here that's not going to get creased. And that's okay. And if you did crease it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but the instructions that I saw online said don't crease that. So we're going to open that back up, or I guess fold it back down, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to put this side up against this edge. And then once again, from the middle to the corner is where our crease goes. From the middle to the corner. So opening it up, from right about here, from the center, we've got a crease going down to this corner and a crease going down to that corner. That's just what we want. And we're going to do the same thing now on the other sides. So going to the edge and from the middle to the corner, just like that. See, it's so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do these kind of quick so we can get on with the next step here. Okay, so now we've got 4 sides that we've done that to. Now we're going to take each corner one at a time and we're going to fold it up and back, and we're going to make it so that about, I'd say a ½ an inch. We're going to make the crease a ½ an inch from this edge right here. So it's going to look like this, so that from the side it would look like a little step, just like that, or a little spring. Kind of makes it springy. Okay, and we're going to do that on each of the 4 sides. So about ½ an inch from the edge, just like that, on all 4. So now we've got, it could look like a little sunken living room or something with 4 steps coming out of it. Okay, now we're going to flip it back over, and now that step that we did before is going to come in handy, because we're going to take each of these corners that has our previous fold from another step. Okay, we're going to fold that back down just like that, and we're going to do that to all 4. Okay, and when I did 2 of those, then I've got this little, I call them little ears that form right there. Alright, so with each corner we're going to get a new ear. Oh, it looks like a little bunny. Okay, so now we've got 4 ears, and we're going to fold each of these ears down. So we're going to take it and just kind of work with it. And so the tip here is going to go again towards the middle, just like what we've been doing all along. So just work to get that as smooth as you can. So when it's folded down, it's almost a square except for this little rounded corner there. So we're going to do that to each of the ears, just as gently as you can. Fold them down. Okay, so on this side it's going to look like this. Now we're going to flip that over, so that's on the bottom, and now we've got this side with the little, all of these. Okay, so we're going to fold each one of these tabs out, and this is what's going to make our leaves on our flower. And you're not going to be able to fold it along this edge, but again it's going to be about ½ an inch down is where your crease is going to be. So again, it looks kind of like a little, well, I guess that doesn't look like a step, but it is just the crease right there, a ½ an inch down. So we're going to do that on all of them, and we are just about done. Whoops, got a little rip there, that's okay. Okay, so we flip it over, and that's it. We've got our 4 leaves here on the corners, and then these would be the petals of the flower. And you could just be really creative in what you put in there. Of course, I like the soap in there, but you could really use this for a lot of things. It'd be really fun.